Okay, let's do this one last time. Yeah? For real this time. This is it. My name is Carlos Angulo. I learned to code in the Wolfram language, and for like 3 months, I've been an owl, apparently. I think you know the rest.
Okay, so originally I was supposed to be recording every single thing that I did from the moment that I woke up in preparation for my trip for this vlog. However, I completely forgot that I now own a YouTube channel, so we lost some content over there, but it is what it is. So the main thing and plan right now is to take these bad boys all the way to the Leamington Spice Station so that I can then go to Birmingham International and wait over there for some time until check-in opens, and yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm at the station now, and it seems that everything is going well according to plan, but I received an email not long ago in which I'm asked to present some sort of document that I don't really have right now, or at least to the best of my knowledge I don't, so that is scaring me a little bit, and I think there's a slim chance I don't make it to the United States in the first place. Right now you'll be able to tell by the length and title of this video, so I mean, it should be fine, although to be honest,
I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know? I mean, I'm a little bit weak.
check-in is complete. It's time to go to departures. Isn't that exciting? Probably not, as I say it out loud. So yeah, that's about it. Now just waiting at the boarding gate, just living, chilling, nothing to do for a little bit. Just boarded, everything seems to be going well, according to plan, smoothly. Now it's to chill and to wait until takeoff.
Years later. 1 eternity later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Well, that was an exhaustingly long day. It was queue after queue, waiting and even more waiting, but here we are. Landing was alright, it was just very long, but that's what you expect. Also, this is a bit of a mess, but we'll take care of that tomorrow morning. Yeah, right now I just want to get a good night of sleep to visit around and have a good day tomorrow, because it's my first time in Boston and I'm pretty excited. That was the best sleep I've had in weeks, months. Feel recharged, feel ready to just go around there, see what Boston has to offer. But not before showing you all the view that I have from my room. an absolute mayhem of trees. You can see a small lake over there, a Costco, a bunch of everything. Looks pretty cool. I'm not disappointed. It looks sick. So let's see what Boston has to offer, but before breakfast. So after having that breakfast containing roughly half the calories in the average neutron star, I think I'm ready to go out and explore. Amazing to see everything that is happening here in biology, in engineering, in physics, chemistry. Absolutely everything that they do is just out of this world, and particularly AI, because there were so many exhibits about it, but it was expected. If anyone is going to work in AI, it's MIT. Now this is the Sloan School of Management, and it's looking absolutely gorgeous. Looks pretty cool, and I'll try to enter here. Unfortunately, absolutely nothing happened. It was just closed, I couldn't enter, but it is what it is. I'll just try to find a cafe right now, because I need to make a call. Yeah, I'll see what I can find. The call went pretty well. This cafe recommended, although I ate absolutely nothing. But the ambience is really nice, good music. But yeah, just walking to Harvard right now. Apparently that's like a 50-minute walk, so it looks like it'll be a very long way, but I'll just want to explore. I'll see what happens, and I'll just keep you posted with videos every now and then of the city and just see how it looks. After 3 business days of walking, I'm finally here. Harvard is also looking gorgeous. Sunny day, not that hot, but actually good weather, like the UK, of course. But we already knew that. I'm trying just to find the econ department, which should be somewhere around here. You'll see me next, over there. Technically, this is the economics department, but again, it's closed, unfortunately. So there's only as much as I can do. And this marks the end of this very successful day of walking around, visiting MIT, Harvard, Boston, Cambridge, and Waltham. I really loved it. It's really beautiful around here. The people are very helpful, very kind to answer questions, especially the researchers around there. It went really well. So tomorrow I will start with Wolfram. I will see how that goes. But until then, this is the end of the day. I'm just very tired. I'll make my way back home now. I will just take a good night of rest, and I will see you all tomorrow. The big day has arrived. I'm a bit nervous, I have to admit, but overall thrilled. I'll just see how it goes. I've just arrived. The place seems huge. I expected something smaller somehow. It's looking alright, you know? Check out this living room. It's lacking a TV. Can we sort that out? Probably not. Why my TV focus is working. I think I'm alone here, probably. I'm not really sure. We'll find out. It's looking good. Quite spacious. Living room. Quick snapshot. I just made my bed. It's not too tricky. Sunny afternoon. It will be cool to play basketball over there, perhaps. Bring some good memories. Of course, a goat right there, because why not? And I've just got this beautiful t-shirt. And in a little bit, we're going to have a pizza party. I'll try to record a little bit and see how that goes as well. That was exhausting, but in a good way. There are so many bright people here: cosmologists, theoretical physicists, computer scientists, mathematicians. I'm just an economics student and in a Bachelor of Science, no master's, no PhD. But they are very kind, they are very nice, they are just incredibly smart. I'm really glad to be here. We had some pizza over there, so it didn't really miss much. We were just talking to each other for a while. I also met Stephen Wolfram for the first time. That was quite interesting. We had a small chat. He is actually the GOAT. He's amazing. Also met the program director. Some of my professors are here. I can't wait to see what tomorrow holds.
Thus, the summer school began and we hit the ground running. The program is divided into 3 weeks, and week 1 consists of the following: an introduction to the program and campus, learning the essentials of Mathematica, getting hands-on experience at live coding sessions, and the remarkable group project meeting. I'll explain the gist of it in a bit. After a lovely welcome session from Bahrami, the program director, and Stephen Wolfram himself, our mentors dedicated this week to unveil the basics of implementing projects using the Wolfram language, weaving complex concepts with real-world applications. We had hands-on coding sessions which allowed us to fully immerse into the Wolfram language, all the way from the very basics in terms of code inputs and cells to implementing functions and modeling data. This served pretty well as a powerful development into the deeper areas of the Wolfram language from the books we were provided prior to week 1. First, we have an elementary introduction to the Wolfram language. Second, there is a new kind of science. These 2 books set a strong foundation and sparked our curiosity for what was to come. Furthermore, we explored discrete calculus, linear algebra, and integral transforms. We also learned some tools for 2D and 3D data visualization, as well as data displays through quite extensive datasets to interpret the data graphically. We then looked at different methods for image processing. The cherry on top? Stephen Wolfram personally oversaw our project selections, guiding us on a path aligned with our passions and the school's vision. This meeting is a milestone at the summer school, and it basically works like this. Firstly, Stephen and you discuss your background, interests, and research ideas to better understand what motivates you the most and identify research areas of potential for you to pursue over the 3 weeks of the summer school. Secondly, you exit the room while your mentors and Stephen talk more deeply about what you two discussed previously. You can chill in the meantime, but you need to stay alert for when you will be called back to the room, which may happen sooner than you think. Lastly, you go back into the room and Stephen proposes you an idea for your project, and you make a decision with any remarks you may want to add in terms of methodology and objectives. You then submit your project's name and description through an official form in the summer school's online portal.
Y café cubano.
Aquí puedes aplicar cualquier tipo de café. Café cubano, café italiano, café americano, café peruano, café...
Me gusta el café americano.
De verdad,
Ya me he adaptado ya, pero no
quiero
puedo.
ser catador.
Week 2 was a much deeper dive into the capabilities of the Wolfram language through lectures on computational thinking, physics and special topic lectures, as well as guided and solo project time. Lectures went beyond mere instruction, fostering lively debates on computational thinking and current strategies. Special topics unveiled a universe of potential applications, from scientific research to technology startups. These insights further fueled our project time. We received thorough guidance from our mentors while optimizing our code to then have more confidence and be more independent in writing our codes, performing our experiments, and attaining our conclusions. We were constantly challenged, balancing our vision with the practicalities of our chosen applications and the functions of the Wolfram language. For instance, I primarily used the manipulate function to create interactive animations that depict economic principles for my summer school project. There will be a video about the specifics soon, so make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to not miss it. In the meantime, here's an example of the codes that I produce. I know, it's a bit lengthy, but it does a pretty good job. Let me break it down for you. This module section defines a set of calculations that are defined here to optimize processing time, as the particular values that yield from the code's variables in these calculations for my code specifically are repeated inside of it, and we want to minimize the time that Wolfram takes to process it. These are associations, lines of data that are connected within specific horizontal and vertical labels to create tables of datasets displaying numeric calculations from the code's variables. Notice that the module specifications appear several times. This is what I meant by optimization of the code. This column serves to display the two parts of the code's output. Firstly, we have the two-dimensional plot of some functions with several specifications for the plot's restrictions and appearance, with some points and lines to improve visual friendliness. Secondly, we have the associations, which are now easily displayed as I defined them previously. Lastly, in the code, we have the variables with their respective domains and restrictions. All of these variables give rise to the code's output functions and numeric calculations. It is important to define them clearly and specifically to your desired level of interactivity. Here, I am offering a fully interactive code, as all the variables are subject to input values that the user can manipulate freely with these slide bars. You can find my codes in my website for fully interactive insights into economic theory and principles. Week 3 was truly the endgame. This was the home stretch that had us working day and night on perfecting our codes and making the official submissions for the following. Our individual Wolfram community post. You can find a collection of all the posts from all the students in this webpage. Then, our documents for poster and presentation, which we then presented during a very dynamic and insightful live session. We then had a poster session in a live expo fashion, and we lastly had our graduation. Once we finally submitted everything, it was time to showcase our projects. The final student presentation was not just an event, but a culmination of weeks of growth, hard work, and innovation. Here is a clip from my live presentation. Hope you enjoy it.
Well, hello everyone, my name is Carlos, and today marks a new beginning for economics education. You see, the problem is that we are constantly seeing motionless material in PDFs and PowerPoints, and that is restricting intuition building for students. And I have experienced that myself, and so I want to do something about this. And that is that as part of this project, I am writing an educational ebook that incorporates interactive material that depicts economic principles from all the way from the start to proper undergraduate level material. For instance, these are some of the animations that I have produced thus far, all relevant to each chapter, depicting different economic principles, different notions of equilibrium, and in a general sense, they take the reader from a start to then explore more complex topics that are found in undergraduate level economics. And you can actually find a writing sample of my ebook that I have completed. It's one chapter, it's in my community post, and I would really love to hear your insights during the poster presentation, because I do want to keep improving this project over time. So, well, the future of teaching is exciting and can only be boosted with the Wolfram language, which is what I'm looking forward to do. And over the next few months, keep improving, keep enhancing, and keep tailoring the way that I reach to students. So thank you very much for your attention. Have a wonderful day.
We then went to a fancy theater to present our posters to everyone, emulating a live expo in which the exchange of ideas knew no bounds whatsoever. Check out this brief presentation from Ben, one of the best people I met at the summer school.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and as you can see, my project pertains to the exploration of surrogates for ended countries and trying to reduce those expressions down, which is really exciting to do, and I'm happy with the platform products.
Here's Moises, also a wonderful friend who has something for you all, but in Spanish.
Hola, mi nombre es Moisés y mi proyecto es la cost optimization. La cost optimization son funciones que tú tienes acceso a la derivada de esa función. Entonces, ¿cómo puedo encontrar el óptimo, la mínima de una función si no tengo acceso a la derivada? Bueno, para eso estamos aquí. El plan cost optimization usa este algoritmo que en el 2006 creo que se empezó a desarrollar, pero ahora actualmente se ha empezado a usar más. Lo que hice fue crear funciones en Wolfram Language que puede aplicar este algoritmo. Entonces, funciona muy bien, ¿okay? Específicamente en estos problemas. No en todos los problemas, el clásico, el minimize va a tener mejores soluciones para otros problemas. Pero sí, desarrollamos estas funciones y todavía hay mucho que mejorar. No soy experto en Wolfram Language, pero más o menos tengo resultados y sé que con la ayuda de los mentores podemos perfeccionar esto. Muchas gracias.
We then went to a beautiful auditorium in which we had our graduation, received some cool certificates, and had a lovely book signing session. The Wolfram Summer School was an expedition of discovery, both of a powerful computational language and of our own potentials. The friendships formed, the mentorships nurtured, and most importantly, the development of my project destined to transform economics education in the future. These were the invaluable treasures I carried home. An experience about which I'm very grateful to have received a full scholarship. I will also provide further insights into how I received this scholarship to attend the program in a future video. So again, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to not miss it. Thank you very much for joining me on this incredible journey. Here's to nurturing our curiosity and pushing the boundaries of what we can achieve. But don't only listen to me. Here are some words from Stephen Wolfram himself.
We had 70 students here out of 400 applicants. The acceptance rate is the same as lots of elite universities. We have apparently all continents except Antarctica and 28 countries. For me, this is always a very interesting and fun time. Meeting lots of people, learning about lots of different things that people are interested in, having a chance to think about things that often I've saved up all year. Oh, I hope somebody will be interested in working on this at the summer school. Pleased and impressed with all these projects which I've seen here. The thing to realize is we're kind of on the leading edge of the whole kind of computational X revolution. This period in history, one of its principal features will be seen to be kind of the development, the flowering of the ideas that are made possible by the computational paradigm. The thing that you all have been able to be part of is a critical step in the development of kind of human intellectual history. I mean, in a sense, I view sort of the first time our species kind of figured out how to formalize things was the invention of language, which was sort of the distinguishing feature of our species. And then a couple of 100,000 years after that, things like logic got invented as a way to further formalize kind of the way we think about the world. And then mathematics got invented as another way to formalize the world. And I kind of see computation and kind of the computational paradigm as the next big step in formalizing the world. A very dramatic moment, in a sense, in human history. Somehow these things, when one looks back at history, things seem like dramatic moments. When one lives through them, they seem like hugely long periods of time. But we're right now living through kind of the time when the computational paradigm really becomes, I would say, the crucial and broad paradigm for people to kind of formalize their thoughts about all kinds of things. And so it's exciting to have seen the projects people have done here, which all in different ways plug into this kind of computational paradigm. Our efforts over the last 40 years or so have been to try and support that computational paradigm with tools, provide a language for expressing computational thoughts, so to speak. It's great to see you all speaking that language, so to speak. I've had the good fortune to be involved in quite a number of things that have gone from done nothing to something big. And this is, in a sense, the computational paradigm is the biggest thing that I've been involved in, which has gone from, well, in the course of my life, from very little to something very big. And so it's great that you guys have been able to be part of this, and I look forward to kind of interacting with all of you in the future. Somehow there's been a tremendous, it's been great that we've been able to stay in touch with and stay involved with so many people who've been part of the summer school in past years. Thank you all very much for coming, and I hope you had a good time, and hope you learned some interesting things. I know I learned a bunch of interesting things over these last few weeks. So thank you all for coming, and
recording stopped.
Vino conmigo porque soy su Starboy, ya no